The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
All right, come on. Car's all packed. Let's get going.
Did you put in the box of food?
Yeah, come on. If we get out to the cottage before it's dark, I can get a quick swim in.
Well, now, don't rush me. I want to make sure I have everything. Did we close all the windows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you lock the front door?
Yep.
I've left a note for the milkman. Eleanor's going to take in our mail Saturday, and I turned off all the water faucets tight.
Darling, we're only going to be going 3 days. You'd think we were going to Europe.
I'm ready. Now, let's see. Where's the dog and where's Betsy? Betsy!
Brownie!
Come on, dear.
Come on.
Honk the horn. He always comes when you honk the horn.
Come on, you must.
Mommy, can Mary Lou come out to the cottage with us for the weekend?
Oh, Betsy, now...
Please.
Oh,
That's it, honey. Look, we're all ready to leave right now. Some other weekend, Mary Lou. We'd like to have you come out with us, but...
Please, Dad.
Look, darling, Mommy's tired. She needs a good rest. Another person makes extra cooking and extra dishes.
I'll help with the dishes. And I can make orange juice and toast. And I'll set the table every single meal, Mommy. And Betsy and I can do the dishes.
Well, now, look, that's very nice of you, Mary Lou, but I think some other weekend would be better, dear.
Oh, no, please, Mommy. We'll make our own beds in the morning and pick up our clothes.
Well, Mary Lou, I know, dear.
Please, Mommy. She won't be any trouble at all.
Well, I suppose it doesn't make that much difference. You'd have somebody to play with, Betsy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mommy.
Well, now, you'll have to go and ask Mary Lou's mother now.
we will. Come on, Mary Lou.
All right, run along, dear.
Pete's sakes, we're all ready to go, and Mary Lou will have to pack a suitcase, and now you'll have more work.
Oh, honey, one more doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, I've heard that before, too.
Feel great? Well, with no extra effort, you can do even better than that. Simply stay with us on CBS Radio and let our road show starring Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney raise your spirits a notch or two higher with every tuneful visit they make. 11 times a week on most of these same stations, Bing and Rosemary drop by with a cheery hello and a song. And every time they do, things go from better to best. These unabashed optimists are on the air 7 days a week, adding sparkle to your work days as well as your weekend. Now, if your daily routine has been getting you down, pick up a fresh slant on life with Rosemary and Bing. If your weekend plans call for festivity, celebrate in style with them, too. Their songs are as fresh and as friendly as the flowers on an Easter bonnet. Today, tomorrow, every day, there's always a refreshing road show starring Bing Crosby or Rosemary Clooney right on its way to you. Don't miss the next one, a short while from now.
I should let her go or not.
Eleanor, Mary Lou will be perfectly all right.
All right, Mary Lou, give me a suitcase. Let me get it in the car.
Goodbye, Mama.
Oh, my baby. Now you will be careful.
Oh, yes, Mama. Come on, get in, Mary Lou.
Give Mama another kiss.
Oh,
dear.
I don't know what you're so worried about, Eleanor, really.
Well, Mary Lou's never really been anywhere before without either me or Fred, and I just hope she'll be all right.
Yes, of course she will. Now, come on, let's go.
Mary Lou, you're not to go out too far in the water.
Well, they won't go in at all unless we're there on the beach to watch them, Eleanor, now.
And you're not to go out in a rowboat or a canoe without some grown person. And if you do go out, you're to wear your life preserver. You hear?
Yes.
Oh, here. I meant to give you this.
What is it?
Mary Lou's allergic to bee stings. So if she gets a bee sting, she's to take one of these pills at once.
Oh, well, all right. Now, don't worry. We don't have many bees at the cottage.
You have a medical kit out there.
Oh, sure.
Look, we got so much junk out there, it's like a dispensary. In fact is, we could operate for appendicitis if needs be.
Well, I certainly hope you'll call a doctor for appendicitis.
Oh, Eleanor, he's just joking.
Yeah, I'm just
now,
joking.
Now, I put in 2 sweaters and another warm jacket.
Eleanor, this is July. She's not going to the South Pole.
It's much chillier at a lake than in town, especially in the evenings. Would you see that she stays covered at night? She's so susceptible to colds.
Oh, yes. Well, it's cool at the lake, Eleanor, but it's not cold.
Mary Lou can catch a cold if she's in the slightest draft.
Come on, let's go.
Just a minute, Betsy. Well, Eleanor, I gave you our phone number at the lake. Now, please don't worry.
Oh, I'm not really worried. It's just that I do have to watch her.
Well,
Yeah,
she'll be
she'll
all
be
right
all-
now, Eleanor. Stop your fussing. Probably do her good to get away from you for a while, Eleanor.
Goodbye, Eleanor. Now, don't worry, for goodness sake.
I wonder if Mary Lou should sit in the front seat. She always gets car sick in the back seat.
Eleanor, it's only 10 miles out there, for Pete's sakes.
Well, she's never been away from home before.
Oh, Mother.
Well, I hope it's all right.
Of course it is.
Sure.
Well, goodbye, and try to have a good time.
Oh, she will.
Merrily we roll along, roll along.
Then I'll tell you something
Oh,
else.
dear, please don't discuss it now.
Oh, well. I guess, I never realized Eleanor was such a nervous Nellie.
Well, I didn't either, but this is not the time to discuss it. Oh, look! Look, girls! Up there! An airplane!
Mm-hmm. What about it?
Well, nothing, I guess.
Merrily we roll
An airplane's nothing new in their young lives, honey.
No, I guess not. I can
Forget.
remember when somebody said, look, an airplane, and we all watched it until it disappeared. I still do.
Well, what do you think? We're halfway, girls. Turn off at the next side road.
Can we go swimming tonight, Mommy?
No, it'll be really dark by the time we get to the cottage. I'll get you both to bed and then up bright and early in the morning. You can have a dip in the lake before breakfast. Oh, you'll have a wonderful time with us this weekend, Mary Lou.
I think I'm going to be car sick.
Oh, no, you're not, Mary Lou. You see, that's what I mean. The power of suggestion.
Open the window beside you, Mary Lou. You'll be all right.
Let the wind blow on your face, Mary
This
Lou.
is just nonsense, you know?
You all right, dear?
No.
Well, we don't have much farther to go.
Now, look, you just say to yourself, you are not going to be car sick.
Oh, Mary Lou!
Oh, stop the car, dear. Stop the car!
I can't stop right in the middle of the highway. I got to find a place to pull over.
Well,
Never mind, Daddy. It's too late anyhow.
Oh, it's too late, dear. Stop at the next filling station. Well, it's nice to get to bed, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I feel better after taking a quick dip in the lake, too.
Girls? Girls? Now, that's enough. I let you talk for 15 minutes. Now it's time to go to sleep. I don't want another word in there.
Well, I got the car all scrubbed out. Left the windows open.
Well, don't worry about it. I got some lavender sachet I can spray around in the morning.
You know, it was all Eleanor's fault. She put the idea in that kid's mind.
Well, now, some children just always do get car sick, dear.
Yeah. How's Mary Lou now?
Fine, just fine. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Good night, dear.
Funny, isn't it, how we always go to bed so early at the lake? Can you imagine us going to bed at 9 o'clock at home?
Yes. Well, the air is different out here. I think it makes you sleepy.
Well, good night, sweetheart.
Good night, dear. No, Mary Lou, you're all right.
For Pete's sakes, what's going on? What's the matter?
I want to go home.
Oh, for the
Oh,
love
darling.
of Mike. What time is it, anyhow?
It's midnight.
I told her she couldn't go home now. It's too late.
But, Mary Lou, you're all right, dear.
She's homesick.
Look, Mary Lou, we're only 10 miles from home. Now, if you still want to go back to town tomorrow, I'll drive you home.
I want to go home now.
Oh, what's the trouble, dear? Betsy's here with you, and we're right in the next room.
It's all right, Mary Lou. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm right here.
Yes.
It's dark and there's funny noises.
Well, what funny noises, dear? There's just crickets and frogs.
There, what's that?
Why, it's only an owl.
That's just an owl, Mary Lou. Stop laughing at me.
Now, look, Mary Lou, there's not a thing in the world to worry
I
about.
want to go home.
Well, we're not taking you home now. Oh,
Look,
no.
Mary Lou, there.
We'll sit out there in the other room and keep the light on. Then maybe Mary Lou can go to sleep. Mama always leaves the light on and sits where I can see her.
Oh, heavens. All right. You lie down then, both of you. I'll sit out here. Why don't you go on back to bed, dear?
Oh, no. You go to bed. I'll sit up, for Pete's sake.
Mary Lou knows me better than you. I think she's scared of you.
Scared of me? Why should she be scared of me?
I don't know. Betsy said Mary Lou told her that.
Oh, that's fine. I scare little girls.
Is this all right now? Can you see me sitting out here, Mary Lou?
No, move your chair over a little, please.
Oh, really? There. Is that better now?
Yes, thank you. I still don't know if I can go to sleep.
Well, you try.
I'll put you to sleep.
We'll sit right here.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. Are you going somewhere this weekend? Well, even if you're traveling light, there's no reason in the world to leave your interest in world affairs at home. Not when CBS News makes it so easy for you to keep in touch with important developments. CBS Radio's overseas correspondents in London, Cairo, Tokyo. They're at your fingertips on CBS Radio whenever big news stories break there. And in Melbourne, Ankara, and Rome. CBS News delivers them to your dashboard radio or portable whenever the news warrants it. Fill your weekends with as much activity as you like. Get as far out of town as your wanderlust may dictate. You can still go back to work on Monday morning, fully informed as ever, if you've been listening to CBS Radio. Remember, CBS Radio brings you 35 up-to-the-minute news programs every weekend with the outstanding reports of such newsmen as Edward R. Murrow, Alan Jackson, and Douglas Edwards.
Oh, my
Dear.
gosh.
The phone. Get it quick now before it
is-
wakes the girls. Hurry up, dear. It's our ring.
Yes,
3
yes.
rings.
Oh,
Hurry up and get it.
2 o'clock in the morning. Who can be calling at this hour?
Now get it.
Ah!
What is it? What did you step on? What did you step
I
on?
stepped on.
Here, let me get a light. Get
What
the
is it?
phone, will you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Honey, you
Foot.
stepped on the
Oh.
shovel to Betsy's sand pail.
Oh.
Never mind, I'll get it. Don't hop around. You'll step on something else.
Oh.
Hello? Yes?
Oh, for Pete's
Oh, my heavens.
sake.
Who is it?
Oh, who is it? Who is
Yeah.
it?
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Oh, no.
At 2 o'clock in the morning? She
Oh.
crazy?
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Look quick. See if Mary Lou is in bed in there. Look,
What?
Look and see if Mary Lou is in bed in there.
Where
Yeah.
would she be? What?
Is she in there?
Yes,
Is she?
yes,
Is
of course
she?
she's in there, for
Oh.
Pete's sake.
Yes, she's in there, Eleanor. She's all right.
Why?
Yes? Oh, for heaven's sakes.
What?
Oh, yes, I understand.
What? What is it now? What's the matter
Well,
with her?
yes, I'm so glad you did. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Well, I'll call you in the morning,
What is
Eleanor.
going on, will you?
Yes, all right. Goodbye. Ah,
What?
she suddenly remembered she forgot to tell us that Mary Lou sleepwalks.
Huh?
And she was frantic that Mary Lou was going to prance down to the dock and walk right off into the water.
No such luck. That is nonsense. We'd have to sit up all night and watch her.
Well, do you want the responsibility just in case she does
That
go down
kid is
there?
going
Well,
home tomorrow. I don't
we
care
invi-
what.
Now,
Or
be
I am.
quiet
Now-
or you'll wake her up now. We invited her for the weekend. Well, come on, let's make sure the doors are fastened tight. Maybe we could tie them with rope and push things in front of them, you know?
Yeah, then if there's a fire, nobody can get out.
Well, we could jump out a window with all these screens. It's no
Yeah.
trouble. Well, any way you look at it, I guess we won't get much sleep.
Oh, boy, this is going to be some holiday.
Now, push that chair in front of the door and then find a rope and see if we
Oh,
can't
boy.
tie things together.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Francie and Barbara Myers and Dorothy Duckworth and is produced by Walter Hart.